Hello world, this is
David the Hybrid.
My name is Tej, yo.
And this is
Spilling the Coffee.
Spilling the Coffee. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today. We greet you all and we're glad you're here and you're watching all this goodness that is happening. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about entertainment industry, you as entertainers, you as a person that has a lot of things in mind and a lot of things in your goals to accomplish.
Another thing is we're gonna be looking at us being saved, you being saved or whatever the case, but let's just stick to that. Being saved and being in the entertainment industry. How difficult it was for some of you because you've already been in this journey for quite a while, and how difficult it is for some of us right now, starting not so long ago, and having to have that support, from the people that you go to church with, and also them not judging you. Because I once saw a post on Facebook, man. The guy says, secular music, there are people who are called to do that,
Yeah.
So it was a debate, bruh.
Yeah.
It was a very heated debate because
On the comments.
Yeah, on the comment section it was something else, because that's his view. That not all of us are called into the music industry and are supposed to be doing let me say entertainment industry, and are supposed to be portraying anything that has to do with spirituality. God, music on its own is very spiritual. It's just that the message behind whatever that you're doing might not be about God. So I don't know.
I feel like there's God, and can I break it down? I feel like there's God. There's Bishop T.D. Jakes. So Bishop T.D. Jakes does like movies with Tyler Perry and stuff. So if you would watch those movies, you would say, why did they include that scene if it's a Christian movie?
Oh,
so
yeah. I get
why did they? So it's about encapsulating God in the little things that portray a bigger message about God and life. It's not abrasive that God this, but there's God in the messages.
True, because
same like your music.
My music, you see, if somebody's gonna ask me, do gospel rap, I say no. And of course the question would be, but why? Because now you're saved, and not just saved, but in the forefront there, So for me, music is all about what I feel, bro. It's all about what comes to me right there in that spot, in that moment. See? And if I feel like this instrumentals or this beat, like, it's just giving me love vibes, I'm gonna do that.
Love.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about love. If I can, you see, the nicest thing about music as an art is you can talk about something you've never even experienced in your life. You understand me?
To the frequencies of the beat.
It's just all about making me believe. There are people who talk about money like they have money, bro. But they don't.
But it's also good.
It's an art, my guy.
It's an art.
Look at acting. When you act there are people that are so good that they embody the character. And when you see their actual life, like their real lives, you feel like, this person is boring. Because you fell in love with the character. And you forgot that this individual is their own self apart from acting. And they have a different personality. They make you feel a certain way, Like you fall in love with who they become on TV and forget that there's, maybe this Dave that we see on TV is not the Dave that we get at home. There's a different version of that. So certain people, I still say I have respect for people who are doing music and what they say on their music and what the actual life that they live. It correlates. It's the same thing. I respect that. Much respect. But let's not now lessen the ability to write a song about something you never went through and say that now it doesn't work. I mean, not all the stories that are written are actual stories. Some are fictional. No, they're not true stories. But we watch the movie and we clap hands for the guy like, man, that was good.
I feel like we have to look beyond the reputation and look at the end goal.
Yeah.
And it will cause a lot of people to not be afraid to dabble in listening to the music, or actually be judging that TJ is doing this thing, TJ is taking this path. What's wrong with him? Why isn't he
Wow.
taking the proper path that has been placed for him? When you take the proper path that has been set for you, it's not the proper path.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
not the
okay,
proper
okay,
path,
to
because
that.
your own path is
Yeah.
just a different thing. As you are an artist, there
Yeah.
wasn't any artist that was existing that did the moves that you do.
Yeah, that's true.
Teach is his own person. There's
Yeah.
no one like Teach.
Yeah.
There's no one who has orchestrated a way than you. And you are doing you're doing that now, and you're finding your way now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no one must judge that.
You
And
know,
no one
bruh,
must-
the thing about thinking that you're doing something wrong, ne? Or let me say listening to people and putting people first, like their thoughts and their opinions about what you're doing, is it limits you in a major way.
as an
Because by the
artist,
time, yeah, but no, not specifically an artist. It can
As a
be
person.
anything. As a person, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to start a business, ne?
Yeah.
You maybe want to sell a makota. And so if you take some makota, and now you know with your friends will have that thing. Yo, David looking this fire on Facebook,
Yeah.
on his social media, you know.
Mm.
And then now this very same guy with so many likes and comments on his post, on his post, you know, like there's this what you call, they look at you and put you at a certain standard,
That is
and then they're like,
Mm.
now how can the very same guy that is of that standard then
Yeah. Yeah.
go and sell a makot? It's like now you're belittling yourself,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
And that's wrong, bro. There's a lot of things we didn't do,
Mm.
or there's a lot of outfits we didn't wear.
Mm.
There's a lot of places we didn't go to. There's a lot of people we didn't hang out with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jobs we didn't take or apply for
Mm.
because of such things.
Yeah.
And where are you now? You understand, bruh? I'm looking at all the opportunities that I lost.
Yeah.
I wrote music early. I think it was grade 8 when I started writing music. Okay, I wrote 8 back then, but that was garbage. That was just crap.
Yeah.
By grade 8, I started writing music that somebody could listen to.
Mm.
And I only started recording after grade 12. My first song. Except for the songs that we wrote here. But we
Yeah.
never recorded always because of... Let's not even go back to that.
I think we did record.
We recorded, but remember, it wasn't just your studio alone. Even the group.
Okay,
You guys were like
I
a
remember,
group and stuff like
yeah.
that. So we couldn't come in as much as we wanted to.
I remember.
So,
I was also in grade 8.
yeah, you were in grade 8 at the time, ne? Nah, if
Also,
you were in grade 8, I
I
was
started.
in grade 9.
Yeah, I also started in grade 8.
Yeah, or to write.
Yeah.
So by the time I started writing, and now I could tell, okay, this now makes sense. This is something you can put out to people.
Yeah.
You know, I had already judged myself so many times.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
I was in a space where I'm an artist, I write, but I know for sure even if I can record this, I'm not gonna put it out.
Mm.
You know, because number one, you are saved, you are a child of God, and in my head I was like, this music, you know, it's preached against. Number one, you mustn't listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, there are people, bruh, who don't listen, who listen to gospel. They go to church every day. They are holy in our eyes. But
Yeah.
God is shaking his head like, what the hell is wrong with this person? My
yeah.
son, change, eh? My son,
Yeah.
please change.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So, and then you find us. Me, I'm very versatile, man. I love music.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to say I love music, I know I choose what I want to influence me.
Mm.
So I can't listen to a song and then say that song now has already changed me. Maybe this guy is talking about women.
Yeah.
I'm now a womanizer. I'm not. That's not how it works, bruh.
Yeah. No.
How many times was a word preached to you before you got it, grasped it, and actually used it and applied it?
Many times.
Many times.
Many
You
times.
get me?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a once-off thing.
Mm.
And we cannot compare God to things of this world.
Yeah.
God is powerful, bro. The word is powerful.
And his ways are not like ours. Like
His
it's-
ways are not like ours.
I feel on the Christian base and all those things that you're talking about, they like things done for them, and we're forgetting the whole picture of things done for the masses, things done for those people that are crying out there, things being done, music that is being done for people who are listening. They are, I call them spies. You're a spy that has been sent into the hip hop era or hip hop environment to
Yeah.
fetch those kids, to fetch those trappers, to fetch those kids and like people who are indulging in that music.
Yeah.
And there's a certain people that you are set to touch, yo.
That's true, man. That's
That you are
true.
set to touch. So your music and your words are live. I can say they have God in it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they perceive that as you not saying that God, that
Yeah.
there is no God in it. But there is God in it. Because it's
Exactly.
touching people and it has a positive and an ending that is fulfilling when someone listens to the jam and it just touches
You know,
something inside.
I've seen so many. I don't want to say so many, but I've seen gospel singers who live their lives like people of the world.
Mm.
You know, if we look at it that way, you know, I've seen such people. People who smoke, they drink, they do their own things. You know, some of them we've even read on papers. They are on drugs.
Yeah.
They do whatever. They change women. You know.
Mm.
But does it change that they are children of God?
No.
It doesn't change. And does it mean they are children of God? Does it make me a child of God to sing gospel?
It doesn't.
Gospel is a genre, my guy.
It's a job.
It's just music, you know, talking about God. Whether you do it because you saved or you do it because the only difference is the results. Maybe your music might not touch people as somebody who's actually doing it using the power of God, you know, and all of that, like genuinely, you know. So maybe it might not be the same because it will go down to it being spiritual.
Yeah.
But there are songs, my God, that we sing,
Yeah.
probably even in church, and they were probably not even written by,
For that purpose.
you know, not really the purpose, but
The
not even
purpose
written
of
by
touching people
somebody
that
who's
just
saved.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy maybe wrote a song, so I'm making money through this thing. It's not a ministry like how a pastor goes around preaching food. Let's not even get to that because
Yeah.
others are doing it for the money still, you know. So it's just a mess.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. But the end thing is, do you, bro.
Do you?
The best that you can ever do, whatever industry you're in, just do you. Be true to you. Be true to your music. Be true to what you like, and the rest will follow.
The rest will follow. That's true. And when you put on those shoes of being you and accepting you and everything that comes with you, you just get another level of enlightenment where you want to be aligned with your purpose.
Yeah.
And if it's music, you just go hard at it and you see that it's actually bigger than you. And guys, these are just views and opinions that we have. We're not imposing something on you or anything like that. It's just there to stimulate you so you can think more and our own personal views concerning everything that we talked about. Yeah.
So catch us on the next episode, y'all.
Pew!
Spilling the coffee. We'll
Pew!
be spilling more coffee.
And
And
again,
drinking some of it.
you better grab the mop, yo. You better grab the mop.
From
Anyway.
Teach and
David the Hybrid always saying
Yes, okay, cut.
Pie.
Cut.
Ta-
I'm crazy now. Cut. Somebody bring his medication.